In today's example, we're going to use 3 comparables. We have our sales price for each comparable, $262,000, $252,000, and $265,000. We compare to our subject the property we need to determine the fair market value of. This column over here on the far left, we have all of our features. Now we could add a much longer list. However, for simplicity purposes, we'll only go through a few. If the comparable is better than the subject in terms of feature, we're going to subtract from this original sales price. If the comparable is inferior in terms of feature, we're going to add to our sales price here. And at the end, we'll have an idea in terms of range, what the value of our subject property is. Now, the numbers you see circled here, these are general values based on what the market would pay for these particular features. Let's go through each category here. We'll look at location, subject property is good, A is the same, comparable B is inferior, therefore we'll add $4,500 to that sales price. Comparable C is the same. We look at the age. Our subject property is 6 years old. Comparable A is the same. Comparable B and C are the same. Size of lot, we have 60 feet by 135 feet with our subject property. A is the same, B is the same. However, C is slightly better. It's larger. Therefore, we're going to subtract $5,000 from this sales price. So we have 4 bedrooms with our subject property. The comparable A is the same. Comparable B is inferior in terms of bedrooms. Therefore, we're going to add $4,500 to our sales price. C is the same. We'll look at baths. We have 2.5 with our subject. Comparable A is the same. Comparable B is the same. However, comparable C is slightly better. It has the edge. We'll take $500 off of this sales price for comparable C. Average condition overall. However, comparable A is better. We're going to subtract $2,500 from the sales price. Comparable B is inferior. Therefore, we will add $2,000 to that sales price. Comparable C is better. We will add $2,500 to our sales price. Let's look at our net adjustment. We get for A, $2,500. For B, it's $11,000. For C, we get $8,000. Now we do the math. Comparable A, if we subtract from our sales price, we get $259,500. With comparable B, we add this $11,000 to the sales price, we get $263,000. Lastly, comparable C, we're going to subtract the $8,000 from our sales price. We get $257,000. How much is this subject property worth? We're going to look at the low end and the high end of our adjusted values. Let's look at our lower number. We have $257,000 to $263,000. That fair market value will be somewhere in between those numbers.